Hello, beautiful people. It's Tuesday, and I have another layout to share with you. And if you've watched my previous couple of layouts and videos, you know that I've kind of been helping to give tips on how to do some self care. So I'll get into that in a moment. But this is I believe it's Christmas 2018 layout. So I was going through old Christmas stuff, and this was from the Hip Kit Club's October kit. And I just wanted to grab something that looked kind of festive. And so this was one that I did not get to scrap year before last. So I am using mostly the products from that kit. And you can see that I used a bunch of the stars, and the collection that had some of the exclusive was called So Frosty. And I think last time I told you I used those stars and it was from the November kit, so I apologize. I think it's the October kit that this collection came in. And so the acetate stars I used on this layout quite a bit. And also they had some pretty little studio glitter and ice um, product. I believe that's the background paper. No. Well, I didn't write down which one is the background paper. My bad. But let me see if I can look at the layout here. I know I used some products from Pretty Little Studio Glitter and Ice called Frozen Sky, which I believe is this background paper. And then I used some scraps from the Heidi Swap Honey and Spice Harmony paper to back the photo. And so there's also a piece of cardstock I'm going to pull in called Rose Quartz, I believe, that I also put behind the photo. So I've already done that. But anyway, I really love the way this layout turned out. It's just a picture of Bab and I celebrating Christmas together, and we always have just so much fun together. And he's just such a cutie in this picture. He looks different every year. It's like a different guy almost. The way he looks, his hair's either really long or his beard is really long, or his hair's really short and tight, or he's put on a little weight, or he's lost a little weight. And he changes more than I do. I thought I changed a lot, but he changes also, and he's got a lot of gray coming into his beard. So very interesting looking at this picture and remembering that it was just a short time back in 2018, and yet he looks so different there to me. So I am going to use this title, "'Tis the Season to be Freezin'," which is from the Simple Stories Freezin' Season ephemera. And I believe I did use some of that from, I don't think that came in the collection. I think that came from my stash. But you're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. So I would like to know in the comments below if you're enjoying me sharing some tips with you during this time of crisis. I've been given the wonderful gift of enrolling in a health coach program and life coach program that's going to be a year-long process. And I just find that what I'm learning right now is giving me comfort. And so I want to give back to you. So what I'm receiving, I'm sending your way. And I just want to know if you're enjoying that. So self-care, I've kind of been on that subject, and I wanted to give you 3 more tips on self-care. I may only have time for 2. Yeah, let's just do 2. So breaking a sweat. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a certified nutritionist. And so there's nothing I like to talk about more than breaking a sweat and really trying to think about your body being healthy. And it's just such an endorphin rush. I know a lot of people dread and look at exercise as this chore, but it doesn't have to be. It can be very small, incremental ways to just have movement, not just exercise, but just movement. I'd mentioned stretch last time. Go for a walk, you jump rope, go buy one of those cute little cruiser bicycles and go cruise around the block and just build up over time some movement for your body. It just has so many positive effects, and it gets your blood pumping, it elevates your mood, and so that's a really great self-care tip that I wanted to share with you. And also, spend time if you have a pet. Like, I know all of us have heard that research shows that having a pet really decreases anxieties. And aside from being adorable, loving, faithful, loyal, pets really support our mental health and help lower stress and reduce depression and loneliness. They improve self-esteem and increase mindfulness. So it's if you have a pet, take a little bit of extra time to spend with your pet. That can also play into movement. Take your pet for a walk. Not if you have a pet gerbil, but if you if you have a dog or a cat, there's some cats that like to go on walks. But you can really get some self-care benefits out of spending time with your pet. So those are my tips for today. So here I'm just sharing my close-ups, and they're not upside down this time, but I will have another video for you in a couple of days. Please give me a thumbs up so others can find me, and hopefully I have inspired you creativity-wise or health-wise. And I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.